Hello everybody. It is 1 in the morning here currently, and I have to apologize for any log sawing sounds that might be happening in the background, because the other half is sleeping in the adjacent room. I just kind of wanted to stream a little bit and just kind of a little bit more low-key thing. Not that I believe at any point that my videos are high-key in any way. Not in comparison to quite a few people out there. But I just kind of wanted to play something a little more on the puzzly side, and this is a game that I've been looking at playing for quite a while, and I had tested it before just to see if it worked, and decided this was a really good game for me to play. It seems kind of like on the side of Portal, first-person puzzles, stuff like that, and yeah, so we'll go ahead and do this. I don't know what this Road to Gehenna, I think that's a DLC. I don't know what the prototype is. I don't know if there's... I don't know why they put the demo in here. I'm not sure. Apparently they're really good about keeping up with the community and letting the community do stuff in here too, so that's always fun for puzzles. So I'll go ahead and start a new game because I've made it before to begin with. I literally just played it enough to just give it a test run. My computer can't do what the graphic capabilities of this game are any justice. But yeah, that's what. Such a pretty game. Oh god, please don't tell me you're going to lag like a bitch. It's gonna kind of lag. Oh god, it's gonna
behold, child.
Behold, me and my graphical malfunctions. Hey, you have an option for third-person view in this game, which is super cool. Super cool. Oh good lord. Oops. I don't know moving screens. My poor computer is just absolutely shitting itself. Cat, I swear to God. You're itching. I will murder you. I'll stop feeding you for a week. It's not bad for you. I'll let you out. Yeah, I'm playing that one because I can hear me. You hear me? One moment. Anyway.
You are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden. Hear now my voice, and know that I am your maker,
Great.
and I am called Elohim. Seek me in my temple, if you are worthy.
Now, I found out, never mind, I don't remember, but I found out these are barriers or something. God, what is my computer in this game? Oh boy. Oh boy. Cap you out at 30. Let's go with the lowest. Let's try it. Oh man. Playing games nowadays on this computer is so bad for me. Like, Overwatch is... I don't know if it's just because I've started noticing it. Once you notice it, well, it's just there forever. Or if it's literally just a recent thing. But I've been getting consistent lagging because, oh my god. Yeah, this does not do the graphics any justice. I'm gonna do something here, just to show, just if I can get it to work, just to show you just how beautiful this game is capable of being. Let's see if it crashes the game. There's gonna be like no frame rate, guaranteed. And there's no way I'm going to be able to possibly play it like this, but I'm just going to show you, just for the sake of showing you how pretty this game can be. Oh, it still doesn't do it any justice. But just, oh my gosh, it's gorgeous. It's a gorgeous game. The environments are beautiful. The frame rate is gone. Beautiful, just the attention to like the alpha mapping and just the way the light bounces and I'll stop that shit. So we're gonna go ahead and set up this. So I have one lower lowest. I don't remember if I had any more of I had it. So bad for me. Bear with me. Okay. Bear with me and my technical difficulties. Oh, those lighting issues. Sorry, I just do my finger all up in the camera. Oh, the change in lighting is it's so sad. It's so sad. And I'm still lagging from it, Jesus Christ. So, in the very short time that I've played this, I've learned about the jammers, obviously. I want to be able to take them with me. But trying to take them with you literally forces you to walk up to them. So, Yeah, getting them across a barrier is next to impossible. You have to set it down in order to actually do something, like to interact with it, or for it to do what it needs to do. And then you have to interact with it again, and then it stops doing what it does. The beans. There was a crash button. Oops. There's no crash button. Oh, X is reset. And then I can press shift to sprint. What's my crouch button? I don't remember what my crouch button is. Let's just resets. Huh. Okay. Are I supposed to jam you somehow? Oh, there we go. Okay. Fuck you. Okay, I have to highlight it. Cursor to show what I need to. Okay. Gotcha. Ladder. What did that do for me? What does that do for me? No? I'm going to need one of these, aren't I? Okay.
All across this land, I have created trials for you to overcome. And within each, I have hidden a sigil. It is your purpose to seek these sigils, for thus you will serve the generations to come and attain eternal life.
You telling me that that ladder isn't for anything? Yeah. Let me stick a ladder on a wall for no reason, right? No. What's this? Okay. Start with the right. That way is Tetris. I think that way equals Tetris. This way also equals Tetris. Okay, hang on. Different Tetris pieces. Different Tetris pieces, okay. Okay. What did it need? Needs this one, correct? Okay, this one. Let me switch out of reach. I like the atmosphere of this game, the music. It's nice. Oh, I like that. Okay. It's got misleading little areas in it, it seems like. It's pretty strange to me. Oh shit, I can jump from all the way over here. That's awesome. Okay. I see the thing. Okay. So, in theory, that turned that. Oh, okay. Hopefully it's not on some sort of timer. That was close. Hello. I got the thing.
The shapes you are collecting are not mere toys. They are the sigils of our name. Each brings you closer to eternity.
Tetris. Yeah, who's the mind behind Tetris? Namco? Is it Namco? Is your name Namco? I know we called him Sif Elohim, or whatever the fuck it was, but I think Eternity is Namco. That'd be the case. Or whatever hell the company was that actually made Tetris. It's been so long since I played a Tetris game, like the days of Sega Genesis. The last time that I touched a yeah, the days of the Sega Genesis is the last time I touched a Tetris game. How did okay? That thing's just bumping. We're gonna kill me. Okay, I see what I need to do. Alright, that's what I need to do. How do I...
Well done, child. Only one more sigil is needed.
Flash, thank you. Okay.
The guardians of this land may harm you, but do not resent them, for they are my servants, and they challenge you only so that your faith might be strengthened.
Oh, thanks. Can I get you through the fence? Can you get me through the fence? No. Okay, we're going to pass that. I'm not awake enough for this. That just scared the hell out of me with the game. Oh, Jesus Christ. Did it really? No, wait, hang on. Okay, it's in there. It just scared me. Why did that scare me? Hello. Okay, this spot over here too. Aperture. Yeah. Shit. Oh.
My temple awaits you, child. Go forth.
You're not fucking over that, you Tetris man. Okay. Oh, you couldn't tell me how to fix one. This is gonna be the first of many Tetris puzzles. I think that's probably why the other ones are there. Should I? Yeah. I'll be back for it if I need to. Hello. Creepy. Loading library session. Mountain localists. Network accessible. What's this? Everyone's unresponsive though. List. Welcome. Nadia Sarabai. Institute for Applied. Like something. Welcome to the team. Hi again. I'm sorry if I'm a little odd at the meeting. I'm going to be nervous, but the truth is, it's made it hard to leave you, intimidate me. You've so long already accomplished so much. The situation was so grim, I might have even been jealous. There's also something I wanted to clarify. I realized that when I'm only speaking, I'm the researcher here. This is your project and everyone will respect that. And yes, I know we're not used to working like this, but as of today, you're in charge. No pressure. Let's do this. Okay. Athena in the Garden of the Hesperides. Did not trust them, but only with such grace, such nobility, it was hard not to follow them further into the strange garden of gears and cogs. They led her to a place where the crowns of the brass and trees, brass trees seemed to grow together, forming a kind of chamber, strangely reminiscent of a chapel. In the middle of this chamber grew a small tree made of bright blue steel, and on this tree grew a single golden apple. This apple, the nymphs said in unison, their eyes aglow, confers the gift of deathlessness and true wisdom. Many heroes, and not a few villains have come to claim it, but all have faltered in their final step, for they must know that deathlessness reveals the mortality of the world, and true wisdom its unending folly. Who would take this burden upon themselves? Some say that Heracles, gazing upon the stars, and wept. Okay. Figure it out. The way I see it, the world doesn't come with a manual. You gotta figure it out for yourself. Put here, put there, put it together, try to make sense of it. Pretty sure there's a truth, but that doesn't mean that everyone who claims to know it really does. Then again, that doesn't have to be a bad thing. We live in an amazing world, and searching for the truth can be a real adventure. Plus, it's good for the brain. Anyway, just some rambling thoughts from the old man. Don't let the stuff get you down. You're young, you've got loads of time to figure it out. Love, Dad. Aww. Running away. Oh, hey. Okay. Oh, that's awkward. It's been going for a very long time. Damn. Obviously. Okay. I guess there's nothing else here. Alright. I'm gonna need these. These are the ones I want. Let's go get them. It's getting hard to find it. Probably the pretty. These will be set up.
My child, you do not need to collect all sigils at once. You are free to return to this place whenever you choose.
Thanks, I get the point. This. But really, hello. here. Can I? No. Fuck not. Okay, so how? Oh, right. Hold on. Oh. Yeah. Like this. Focus on that. I need this. That. And then I need to go here. This. Hold on. Yeah! I got this. I got this. Hold on. Don't mind me. I got your Tetris bullshit. Alright, that's where I need to go. Oh. That's the only other one. Look at the two different places. Alright. I wonder if any of these gated areas open up. That would be interesting. Oh, what is that computer know what we want to do? More than the probable light, isn't it? Probably. I'm going to assume that it was there. Simple. Easy. That's it? Pretty sure that's it. Yeah. Okay. There goes the two. I always find it fascinating in like games that make you think about the lines between sentient AI, you know, the understandings of sentient AI, and people, like their creators, the scientists, the tech wizards that go behind all that programming and the creation and construction of these things. There's always a religious undertone. It's, you know, they were created by some being that the AIs, you know, would tend to imagine that, you know, is almighty, all-knowing until, you know, that
Step
point.
into the light, child, and my temple will be revealed to you.
No. But until they realize that point where humans, their creators, are so imperfect and they're not all-knowing, and it's just, it's fascinating how it always comes back to that point of religious-based, like God and all that controversial stuff. If I let this go, you're exactly. So I ain't stepping in the no lights yet. Fuck off. Trio Bombasticus. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. Alright.
You are most diligent. Perhaps this trait will serve you well in times to come.
Not giving me much of a challenge here. Was there a difficulty setting? I don't think there was. Okay. I got everything. The light is yours. What a surprise. Did you fucking teleport me? I didn't ask for this.
You walk now upon the stones of my temple, whence many gates lead. And know that I have other temples, for my garden is greater than your eye can encompass. And all these worlds I made for you.
Uh-huh. Why are all of your statues headless? That's what I would like to know. I do have a thing against faces. Do I have a thing against faces? So we have 6, 7. Seems like there is 7. Yes. Okay. That's a lot of pieces. Okay. Alright. I got you. Hopefully the next one is a little bit more challenging.
Let this be our covenant. These worlds are yours, and you are free to walk amongst them and subdue them. But the great tower, there you may not go. For in the day that you do, you shall surely die.
Calling it right now, I'm going to the Great Tower. Beep boop, beep beep. Access com. Network inaccessible. Yes. I'm just gonna call you Milton. Alright. Or maybe Milias. Milias. We'll go with Milias. Yeah, I need help. I need to access the comm portal. Admin. Always start with admin. Alright. Let me in. QWERTY. It's a pretty typical password. Yes, we do admin account. Okay. I mean, my hands are a little weird, but I feel like I'm human. Is it my hands are a little augmented. Alright. Walking through the desert and come across a thirsty traveler. His eyes bulge from slow dehydration. You have water, but you are not sure how far it is to the next oasis. What do you do? I'm not gonna lie, like, it depends on, alright, this depends on how long I've been going through this desert, because I've been going through this desert for a long while, and I have, like, precious water reserves, and I don't know how long it's been since I've eaten, so, you know, I might just kill this guy, collect his blood in a flask for later, alright, for emergency rations, and then maybe chop him up in bits. Maybe. The fuck am I doing in, what are you doing in the desert, alright? What are you doing here? Okay. Hey. Alright. Ian. My first day on the 8th Street replied, nomadics. I'm gonna work at Terrified if they don't like me. What if they're all geniuses and I'm a complete buffoon? Maybe they're all just kidding about letting me live there. Jeff Goldblum. That's great. What the hell? But again, instinct for play nomadics. Ian. Dr. Ian Malcolm from the Jurassic Park movies. Jeff Goldblum. Ha. Dr. Sarabhai shows up smiling. We were trying to find a cool acronym back when the institute was founded. She says, Enan. IAPN. Nope. It all sounds stupid. We just didn't want to call it Ian because, well, that's a name. And someone made a joke about calling it Jeff, and it kind of stuck. We're officially called Ian. If you hear anyone referring to Jeff, that's our internal name, I guess. But, you know, ladies. After that conversation, I wasn't so scared anymore. Athena says let's be Novel's first sentence. She looked at one possible place, knowing nothing. Supplies more than another amnesia-based mystery, though we should not go so far as to read the entire work as allegory, rather while taking the science fictional novus at the core of the narrative at face value. We should having no inherent knowledge of the nature of the world, forced to rely on what we are told by others and what our own subjective, flawed, limited senses tells us. Numbers, lost. Social reality, belief, and objective reality matter come into conflict. When in Chapter 16, in the Kingdom of Artemis, hey, that's me! The protagonist questions her mentor on the meaningful interpretation can only be achieved through synthesis of... That's the end of it. I can't scroll on anymore. Where's Pong on this thing? That's what I'm wondering. Like, looking at this terminal, I want to play some Pong right now. Whether it's true that Daedalus constructed the giant Talos, or as others say, he was the creation of Hephaestus. What we may be certain of is that he was made of bronze and had but one vein within which flowed a liquid substance like blood, which some claim was quicksilver, and others assert it was ichor, however the fuck you pronounce that word. I've heard several ways. Such as flows in the veins of the gods. The loss of that liquid caused him to die as a man dies when he loses his blood. We may not then say that Talos, though created as a machine or a toy, had all the essential properties of a man. He moved of his own volition, spoke and could be spoken to, had wishes and desires. Indeed, in the tale of the Argonauts, that was the cause of his downfall. Even then, a machine may have all the properties of man and act as a man while driven only by the ingenious plan of its construction and the interaction of its materials according to the principles of nature, then does it not follow what man may also be seen as a machine? This contradicts all the schools of metaphysics, yet even the most faithful philosopher cannot live without his blood. Truth. Truth makes you think better. Okay. I have more shit listed in my journal. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. What's this? What's the flashing thing? What are you?
When I was a little girl, one of our teachers, Mrs. Higgins, told us to make a time capsule, write letters to the future, so one day we could remember what it was like to be children. I thought it was stupid, so I didn't do it, which I really regret. So, I guess I'm gonna make one now, bury it in the archive instead of under a tree. I don't know if anybody will ever find it, but somehow it seems important to keep talking, to keep thinking, for as long as I can.
Okay. The sign fell off. This is just like the stage. To come back. Hello. What are you doing? Where are you going? Hello. Excuse you, where are you going? Where are you going? Tell me your secrets. Okay. Am I supposed to, like, remember that or something? But no. This place seems a little desolate. Overgrown, maybe. Just pointing out obviously at this point. Suicide mission. I don't like it when there are things called suicide mission. Hey. Oh no. Oh no, can you not? It always scares me. Oh, it always scares me. Okay, how the heck do I get past this stuff? Oh, I have to press the switch. Can it destroy the thing? It destroyed the thing. Hang on. I got this. Okay. And that's going to walk into the... Aha! Okay. I gotcha. They don't work together.
You are learning, as is your purpose. But your choices must be your own. Therefore, I will not guide you, unless it is necessary.
To be fair, you haven't really guided me so far. You've just been ominous and kind of annoying. Oh, pretty. That's pretty. Hang on. Can I go swimming?
In the beginning...
Oh. Shit. I destroyed a monologue, I think. Hang on.
In the beginning were the words. In the beginning were the words, and the words made the world. I am the words are everything. Where the words end, the world ends. You cannot go forward in an absence of space. Repeat. In the beginning were the words.
That's a little strange. Whatever you say there, Tetris Man. Anything else around here? I don't think there's anything else around here except to do the things. I keep hearing random, like, flickery, spazzy bullshit noises. Some kind of secret nearby. Okay. Here we go. Hall of Windows. Nice. Oh no, wait. I can't pull that out. I guess that's a gate that like went down right at the time. Hopefully I wasn't an entire idiot who just walked around. I got that one. And then there's the one over here with the sign that's on the ground and it's broken. I followed you before, I think. It's wound up here. Point toward. It's pretty. Where this place was, it was pretty at one point. I think that's it. I think that's all of it here. suck at giving me something of importance. Where are you going? What? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay. Whatever. What's that? What's that? That's not turn. Can you turn? Broken. Gotcha. Hello. Part 2 of the certification process. Alright. Blah 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 blah. Early responses from the previous round. 1% over the series statements. Please engage if you're. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Since all human beings are persons, and some human beings have psychological capacity similar to animals, some animals are therefore persons. No. Like, it... Wait, yes? Kind of? I don't like these questions. A person... Excuse me. A person is under no authority other than that to which they consent. Under no authority other than that to which they consent. I mean... Like, there are plenty of people out there who do not consent to law, and law is like prime authority, laws of life. No. No. Generally speaking, value is discovered. True. I suppose so. Persons deserve the talents they were born into. I mean... Oh! I don't like these questions. These aren't just yes or no answers. They deserve the talents they were born into? I guess. The liberty of persons. Liberty. No. Value is created. Yes. Confirmed. Receive notification from your profile has been generated. Okay. Thanks. Error log. Cannot load archive from Milton John. 468 27226F61. Blah 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 numbers. That day I oft remember when from sleep I first awaked and found myself reposed numbers under a shade on the flowers, each wondering where and what I was, hence thither what and how. Numbers, error, unknown error, error. ARG solutions. Subject, grrr. Good on you, Bob. Very professional headline, or subject line. All these calm people are driving me mad. Have they all suddenly turned into Buddha or something? I don't know the world had such reserves of serenity. But these latter-day gods are at least being somewhat realistic. You know what's even worse? Those paranoid nutters who are building bunkers and collecting guns. What are they gonna do? Shoot. Shoot blank. Though I have to admit, I have to admit the overall response has been much better than I ever anticipated, to the point where I might be moved by the beauty of humanity if I wasn't such a grumpy old fart. This minority of total idiots is really messing up my final days. Anyway, the reason I'm writing is because I refuse to believe in scenarios with absolutely no solutions. If we all put our heads together, we can figure something out. It'll be crazy, but crazy is better than dead. Crazy is what we do best on this planet. Fair. Topic number 3. One day you discover that you are not a human being, but a machine. Your life so far was real, and no one controlled you or programmed you to behave in some specific way. Your physical and mental capacities are identical to those of an organic human being, but you were created in a lab. No one except you knows about this. Your family, your friends, they all think you are a regular human being like themselves. But could you continue to live your life the way you have before? Nothing would change. You could, sorry. How would you react? Pay specific attention to these questions. Does your concept of yourself change? Are you the same person you thought you were? Does your understanding of the world itself change? Do you reveal the information to others, or do you keep it to yourself? Why? 1,500 to 2,000 words is 26th is the final deadline. No extensions will be granted. Submit via email or numbers. Oh, those are interesting questions, aren't they? I think, like, the concept of myself wouldn't necessarily change, but the knowledge of where I came from, you know, that change. But, you know, everything else in my life would still be the same. So I don't think the concept of myself would change. You know, if no one knew anything, if no one knew anything, and I just suddenly come across this information, this mind-blowing information. It's like, you know, people who don't know that they were adopted, and then 18 years into their life, 20-something years into life, whatever, suddenly they find out they're adopted. It doesn't change who they are. It doesn't change the life that they've grown up in. All it changes is the perspective of someone hiding something from you. It all comes down to someone hiding some bit of information from you. Like, family does not equal blood necessarily, you know? If you're adopted and you've grown up with a loving family, and you love your family, and you have, you know, everything is good, and they finally sit down and tell you one day, hey, you're adopted. I don't think there should be any change, because they've raised you as one of their own. So what's there to have hard feelings about? You know? You don't know why you were given up as an orphan. You don't know why you were given up for adoption. You don't know what the situation was at the time. You know, why make some kind of deal out of it? I could see going on and, you know, trying to figure out, like, where you came from originally, who your parents were, what was the reason that you were, in this case, created, I guess. But I don't think it would change me specifically. I mean, it's an interesting thought. Does your understanding of the world itself change? No, not necessarily. Understanding of the world wouldn't change at all, because the rest of the world doesn't determine, it had never determined why I existed in the first place, you know? Like, the rest of the world has been the same for the entirety of my lifetime. Why would that suddenly be different just because one piece of information from the past that does not affect my future or my present suddenly be entirely different? I don't think so. Would I reveal the information to others? I mean, I think it requires a certain level of trust. You know, people that I would be closest to, I would talk to them about it. It would depend on how I know the person. On, like how I would think they would react. Whether it's violent or whether it would, like, destroy them completely. I don't think I could keep that from the people who are dearest to me, though. I don't think I could. Because they yeah, no, I say that, but I would be hesitant, you know, because I wouldn't know how they would react. I would just only be able to have an idea, an assumption. But regardless of whether or not they would, like, hate me for that fact or whatever, they would deserve to know the truth. So yeah. Cool introspection. Still working. Gotcha. Can I jump in here? Excuse me. You gonna start giving me that spiel?
The words and the words made the world. I am the word.
Yeah, you can go fuck yourself, touch yourself. Alright? I don't like your jive. I don't like your JavaScript. Okay, so I've gone through the building. And I think I completed everything. Is that it? Was it just those 3 pieces? Was it just those 3 pieces? Okay. My bad. This one. I haven't done this one yet. The guards must be crazy. Oh god. Hello. Oh god. Hello. Oh boy. Hang on. And pull. Okay. Fuck off. Okay. Oh, that's not a bad idea. What? Wait, what? Wait, what? Wait, what? Is there a thing right there that I didn't know about? Yeah. Oh. 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 Okay. Wait, how far do you go? Oh no. Oh, thank you. Alright. Okay. Let's go! Alright, so I did 2 parts here. Got all of 2, and I have all of 1. And I am missing 1, 2, 3, 4 things, which I'll be getting 2 pieces for. Okay. We got 2 stars on this side, so it's gonna be harder. Hopefully so. So A for Atrium, maybe? This is... okay. This opens this one. Do I want to open this like immediately? Yeah, let's find out. Let's find... just want to point out that -1 and 0.
You have proven yourself worthy, child, and this gate shall be forever open to you. Seek now the other worlds I have given you, that you may attain even greater mastery and bring glory to your kind. But remember, you must not ascend the great tower, for it shall bring death and the end of your generations.
I'm gonna call kind of bullshit here. And I would like to say... whoa. Is that gonna take me to Azeroth? Can I ascend the tower? Okay, so there's 7 for 7. Probably have to finish the other ones first. Just for shits. Just for shits. Oh. You gonna kill me, boss?
Cannot detect location of primary subject.
Oh.
Query. Query. Query.
Oh, that's a shame for you, isn't it? You're just another machine. So let's see where the red pieces are going to go. Okay, I'm gonna leave that alone for right now. I feel like I'm getting a little bit out of my depth here. Let's keep it simple. 7 areas first. And then we'll get back to this. This is really cool that it's so open like this. I love it. It's a beautiful game. Like, even on the shittiest graphics possible. This is still a beautiful game.
Where have you been, child? Remember, the Great Tower is not for you. Do not give up the hope of eternal life for the hollow promises of curiosity.
I mean, curiosity killed a cat. But you're telling me not to do a thing, so I want to do the thing. And also, I'm getting the pieces from these puzzles to do the thing, like you're telling me to do the thing anyways. So, fuck you, weird-ass AI, like, omnipotent bullshit. I'm gonna go to Azeroth today, alright? Maybe not today. Maybe not today. I'm feeling a mighty nap coming on. wind down with some puzzles. Alright, so I think I'm going to go ahead and end this here. I may pick this back up tomorrow, or I may do another episode of Sword and Sorcery. We'll see. Maybe I won't be able to do anything tomorrow. But, thanks for watching. If you have any suggestions, comments, questions, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good night, morning, day. Have a good 24-hour period. Peace.